Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Hi, Rose. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Mako is debating intention. So yeah, don't mind if there are meowings in the background. I am trying to distract her, but it's very hard since like it's stream time. Did you have a good day, a good week? Pat's far, thank you. Oh, Pat didn't work, so Pat. I had a hell of a day at work, and I'm glad that I can play Final Fantasy today because, oh man, I need to not think about real life. Instead, we can think about icons fighting and plots of ungodly creatures. Yes. Mako is very annoying. So without further ado, we can hop to the game. In here. Mako is very annoying. I wanted to do side quests today, but okay, we can do it. Because I was thinking of not only side quests today, but they start with side quests and hunts, because I was afraid that the map was locked. I didn't remember if the map was open to teleport. But okay, we can do it. But I think there's only those side quests. And then the hunts. And I think we are alone. I don't think Joe is with us. Drogo is in here. Yeah, and Joe is with us. Okay. So we have assistance for...
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance?
A fighting man, yes.
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis.
I don't care about the history of the
Will you ever party to a finer proposition?
But I accept materials.
Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis road. And from there, onward to discovery.
Yeah, he just said it's in the ruins.
There is not a moment to lose.
Wait.
To the ruins.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
I wonder if it's in the vault.
Sure he doesn't get himself killed.
No, it's not on the vault, so it's fine. Let's get all the quests. The guy will not die.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kind.
There's no sound. Why there's no sound? Oh my gosh. It's endless. Thanks so much. The Sky Hoshi. Thank you. How are you doing? Thank you for the bits. It's a shame that it didn't have sound. Let me see if we can... No, I probably can't. Let me see if I can fix that. Because where's the sound? There should be sound. Audio. And... Oh, no audio selected. So weird, there's no sound at all. Very weird. I will pay attention to this before next stream. I promise. But thank you so much for the bits. Hope you had a good day. It didn't have an alert. Even the sound for the alert itself. What is the problem with OBS? Hello, Jumper, welcome in. Am I late? No, we do good. We are doing side quests. We will be doing side quests in the beginning, and then hunts. But I'm looking at why the heck the OBS didn't play the alert for the bits. It's weird. Okay. I guess I would have to do a troubleshoot after the stream. Back in here. Hope you had a good day. We're getting a second side quest now.
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Yeah, Clive is not very good in finding people alive.
For the thieves might have taken
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Right?
Who needs a porter when there's no...
Do you have any fresh water?
They don't even have fresh water because they create water with magic.
I want to know right away. Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Oh my gosh, now we are...
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it?
We invite people
Marvelous.
for someone else's party.
Thank you.
Good.
You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the Butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the North Gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come
Looking
to the
for a
tavern
good
when they
wine,
finish for the
understandable.
day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Okay, let's do this first because it's very close. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Joe. I am not used to having you during side quests, so I accidentally stomped on you.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Here.
Who needs a porter when there's no relief?
There's plenty places to go.
A piece of fruit.
I sneezed, but I was quick enough to mute. Hello, butcher?
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery.
Oh no, there's another one
He thought you
coming.
might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat
But
from
assume that's
Sambrek,
then.
herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Boklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
Yeah, this quest makes more sense before the skies are purple.
Won't you? Please. You've raised the price. Again.
I showed you my passport.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
No.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to.
Oh, so the quest changed it.
That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hello, Sina.
I wonder if the
How are you
innkeeper might
doing?
spare a cup of that wine.
They changed the dialogue with an option for after you go to the Dominion. Very cool. I wonder what did he spoke before. Just chilling until dinner's ready. Cool. What do you have for dinner?
Do you have any fresh water?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
It makes sense, makes sense.
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord.
Quinceañera time.
Jumper!
Wait, what? Zwalol.
Thank you again for resubbing. Patisserie chicken, potatoes and peas. Ooh, looks tasty. 15 months.
Sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
And what did we get? I thought we were having wine. Bloody right. I thought Clive was going to have at least a sip of the wine.
Do you have any fresh water?
Okay. Let's go. Who is it first? The guy of the ruin?
When are they gonna let us?
No.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it. There was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Okay. Thank you, I guess.
Why am I not surprised?
Hey.
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Oh my gosh. He goes jump.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention.
Don't run away enough.
More importantly, we have arrived.
Oh, it's this?
Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you.
Wow.
A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir.
What a cut,
Our
huh?
expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
I'm not sure if we can see it in here.
I'll give him that.
Yeah, we can. It's cut clean. Is there anyone else in the middle? No. I am telling you, this hole is important. This hole is important. Here.
Run like the wind.
There we go. Excuse me, lady.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Thank you, boy.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
What? They simply came first. We were talking to the NPCs. Huh. Here we go. Oh. To the other side we go.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Ancient sword. Excuse me? Okay. Impressive. Wow, goblins.
I think we found our thieves.
And what about the man?
They don't look happy to see me.
I didn't want to do this one. Is it the only one? Bested. It's not killed. It's just bested.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
So we protecting goblins now?
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them? And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
Alright, very curious.
Thank you.
A very curious outcome that was. Okay.
This is no time to ride.
Very different.
Ready, go? Faster!
Let's see the other enthusiastic men. Sorry. Again, but these goblins are not good.
Alright then. Who's first?
Got through there.
You're finished.
Don't stop!
There we go. These one were slain. I guess they were from another group of goblins.
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward. History awaits.
Okay, he's going towards the vault. He is going towards the vault. I don't like that. Sir, yes, he is on the vault. I don't like this. Ambrosia, he went to the vault.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Ow! Whoa, taking its berry! A nice combo. And back to... Another parry! There you go. There I go. Woo! Almost leveling up. Where is him?
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so.
Oh my gosh, he was
now,
alone.
my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
He just wanted someone to listen to him. Oh my gosh, can relate with that so much.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus A little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Too real? Yeah. Level up! 37. Cool. So now we speak with her. Hey Hayden, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you had a good day.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
We did side quests until now, so you didn't lose many things. So now we go back to the hideaway to get information of the hunts we are doing. We have a B, an A, and 2 S hunts to do today. I wonder if we should be doing the S ones. What is it, Nectar? Alright, so we go for the lower ones first. B and A. Vad mer än Dalmatia? It's around the fields of Carava, okay? And Quiet Sands in Rosaria. Near Port Isolde. Okay. So we come in here. Let's see. It will not be on this side, I suppose. I already forgot the name of the place. Okay, Fields of Carava. It's in around here. So we teleport here. This is still closed. It's alright.
Run like the wind.
This one is a very big man. So I wonder if we can set sight on him.
No mistakes.
No mistakes, yeah, we're not finding that. Oh my gosh, it's just still coming. Excuse me? Hey! Oh my gosh, that's still coming! Ah! Let go of me! No! Okay, I guess I will have to fight.
Straight home.
Hey! It doesn't. What? What in the heck? It was dead. Okay. Okay. Alright. Fine. Jeez. Okay, let's take a look around. Is there any other information? Not really. Let's keep looking around. Okay, that was very fun.
Come on.
That was very fun. A bit frightening, I should say it, but fun. Is it inside here? Yep.
Be safe.
That's our man. The Den of Clubs. Nice name, huh?
Another god's forsaken soul, eh?
Holy shit.
Only those who have nothing look near. So empty your pockets.
No.
Your borders will break! Let's have some fun!
Bury that! Ow. Out of the way! Very dead. Execution, I don't like that. Very pretty. Why not? suppose that's a fight, huh? Squad routines!
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Indeed. But so I want to check the abilities. I have 2 and 500. I'm not enough for this yet. We keep saving. Alright, so now we go for... It's in here. We go for near port assault. Because, well, our next one is in here, in the quiet sense. However, we do need to restock some potions. So I'm coming to Martha's Rest. Restock, and then we go for the hunt, because it will be an A Hank round. I'm pretty sure it will be harder.
Anything catch your eye?
Potions.
There you go. Much obliged. There you go.
There you go. Thank you. Way down here we go. Support the soldier.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Monsters are akashic around here. Oh my gosh, even the chocobos. Even the chocobos. Here they are.
Be safe.
Oh my gosh, it will be hard as heck. It's 4 falls at the same time. Oh no, it's 3. Still. Oh my. I am doing this because one down. Excuse me? Ow. I didn't see the one. Ow! Whoa, this was cool. Shoot! My hands hurt. And this was the A one. Okay. We were having such a bad time with the S.
Vengeance. No more war.
They were from the Iron Kingdom, it seems. Okay. Phew. We go back and find out about the S1. I will do 1 or maybe 2 attempts on the S, and if it goes too poorly, we just leave it for another time.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, we have a new thing in here.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Hugo's men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shouted markets echo with mirth and merriment. And it is you who we have to thank. Delamo Spicer. Holy shit, so many ability points! No, go back! I pressed the wrong one.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Give me those ability
You
points.
earned this.
Thank you.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Alright, so now we have... We have enough for this. The problem is... To use this... You have to... Master it. And we do not have... We will not have points to that. Yeah. So maybe I don't use this. Instead, let's see. I can... I wonder if can I master this? No. If it is... This is mastered. Okay. So we do have points to master, to not master, but to upgrade a few things. Details, increased number of hits, increase both. Increases range and number of hits. Extended period, precise execution window. So we can upgrade this. And For now, this. Because we can always get our points back then, later then. Yeah. Alright, information on the yes one. Due to the discovery of a falling giant in the Rosarian ruins, all of the work in the region will be halted. Hi. You have no idea how loud I screamed when the power went out because I got scared. Okay, we in here. Thank you. Just my tablet that it's not working. Let me try it again. And for a second I thought my capture card was not working anymore. Because it was not capturing and it was doing super weird sounds. So yeah, next month, next payout, I will be buying a new no break because holy shit, that won't do. That won't do at all. Okay, we're back. We lost a little bit of progress, but just a few seconds, a few minutes.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw it.
Let's redo what we were doing.
How may I help you today, Clive? You earned this. All done?
Let's go to Charon, restock our potions. Because we will need those.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Okay. Bullet says, what did we do? We reset it with this. Because I'm not using that. And honestly, I will upgrade this one, not the other one. You save? So just because if it happens again, everything is already done. And now we go for Ruins and Rosaria. Ruins. We do have ruins around here. But we also have around here. Oh, noticeable. Let's start by coming here. Because that is super big.
Come on.
That's definitely a ruin. And it is like here. For the looks of it. Yeah, there are many roomies. The monsters are not a cash shaken here though. Okay, this is not a ruin. Now I totally lost track of time of the stream. Ether flood, okay. Let's see. An eye open for ruins. Bombs. I don't remember having bombs in here. Yeah, bombs. But the hunt say giant, so no bombs. Maybe it's related to that. Let's take... yeah. Let's go carver in here. Here. Alright. Cleared the mobs. Don't remember having those guys around here. But it's not in here as well. It's just too small. Where else we can have ruins?
Let's go.
By the looks of the map, north. Out to the other side, it also has... no, that's teleported here. That is quicker. Okay. We can actually take a look at the surrounding areas. In here? No, yet.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
Yeah, they are not ruining there, but... Okay, our stream was 1 hour. Almost precisely 1 hour. So we can go with 3 on this one. Okay.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
There's this hunt. Oh, I mean the ruin, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be in here. They are all active now. I blame Ultima for that. That was the Abbey in the cemetery, so I don't really think about it here.
All right.
It was not the one that I wanted, but fine.
There you go.
War bomb.
Enough of you, are there?
Titan!
Done. Phew. And it exploded. But our hunt is also not in here. So, where does it leave us? I wonder if...
Faster!
And... to downside, it's not... Let's see. I'll go back.
No holding back.
Oh, but I am holding back. Yeah, in here, no ruins in here, only structures of wood. Okay, so this leaves us with north of Eastbourne. Ah, really?
Damn bandits. You'll regret coming here.
Big mistake.
This ability is so cool. There are more of them. I kind of overkill, but okay. Wow, that's cool. Let's see up in here. Because there is a ruin in here, but it's too small. Oh yeah, it's not in here. Can I enter in here now? No? No. Nothing happens. Okay, I have no idea where the hunter is then. One last look and we go away because I have no idea where the hunter is. And I don't want to use much of the time trying to find it. Yeah, there's those spindles in there. Maybe it's story related? No, it's not. Husband killed the ass hanks already. They're just hard to find. I mean the door. Okay, no, the door, yes.
Straight home now.
here is a ruin, but Kashik people. Excuse me? This is working.
This one's awake.
Aha! Chronoliths are similar to the Arethi stone, in that within them is hidden a virtual battlefield accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Each chronolith presents Clive with a timed trial. Ooh. And in which he must combat continuous waves of deadly enemies equipped with only defeat and ability of a single icon. Okay. It's a challenge mode then.
Let's see what's inside.
No, I don't wanna. But it looks cool. It looks cool to do one day all of them. But I don't remember finding anyone else. Let me see. Yeah, no one in here. Hello, Mace. How are you doing? Welcome in. Let me see in here. Not up. There's still an area that I didn't go yet. And then here. Yeah, that is the only one that we found, but there might be others. Because like there's a bunch of places in Dalmatia that I didn't go. Okay, so never mind. Why am I coming back? Okay, I will check the information on the second S hunt. So we kinda know where to avoid. Some Coil, Legend and Dead Dragons. Woodland passes of the Empires are real enough. So this one is on some break. Okay. Then I am going to Northreach. Cool.
First we find Isabel.
Okay, Isabel!
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side.
I saw it with my own eyes.
And there, flood. Flood? What's those people talking about?
4 left for more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back.
Goddess help us.
Yeah, my middle name is God. Because I will help you. Actually, not you.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
I will help the dame. And the dame alone.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashik, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Alright, let's go. So, Ultima Strons is around here.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
The two soldiers were carrying another.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days!
Oh,
what more would you have us do?
It's...
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
You cowards!
I'll have a word with him.
Cowards!
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly.
I'm sorry, I didn't need you actually.
Thought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Okay, that was... that was nice. Let me just put my hood in here and we'll be going to speak with the survivors. Just so jealous right now. Indeed, she actually was. I wonder if if we had time and if the world was not like on the verge of collapse, if Joe would pull Clive to the corner and said, what the heck was she talking about? What does she mean by taking care of her needs? Alright, hoodie on. But okay, Joe, it's alright. No need to be jealous. It's only business. It's only business. No pleasure. Only business. You're not jealous of Carol, are you? Carol as well. It's only business.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Left your your family in the village.
They're still in the capital.
It's all right. Give me your arm. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
We should head for more.
I assume you have a plan?
We need to find out what we're facing. The captain lost his head because he never stopped to use it. If we reman the towers and fortify the walls, we might just stand a chance.
He's not wrong, but well, I think he should do that anyways. In Clive's place, I would just smash the wall.
They just left the bodies there in the flood.
So they're calling the the ether flood. I see.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
I see then. The flood is the ether flood. Yeah, whoever was in here, if it was not eaten by the Thrones, it surely like is a Akashic now.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me! It's over! Save your strength.
They cast protect now.
It's over.
Missed.
There's more. Stay down. It's over.
Another wave. Oh, it's a big one. Take the parry.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
But the people, the more, are we not even checking? Not even checking? Okay.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now,
I should leave you both.
I have sentries to post. Milady.
Okay.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
You're welcome. Now we see the thieves. Because thieves are not as important. Can we talk for that?
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive. But without all the mocks and mows.
Okay. Wow, okay, the thieves were kind of bad in here, huh?
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Okay. Down the Habitat Hall.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Victor, you should, like, be on down south?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Well, I guess we can kill the bandits. That's easy doing. I mean, you just need to find them.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
Can I help?
Victor,
I love
pay
killing
Conrad a
bandits.
visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Joe, don't put words on my mouth.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard. With you as captain.
Me?
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
Excuse me?
Pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 200 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings?
Oh my gosh, they're
that a band
so...
of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, milady.
Because Clive cannot lie. What he would do to help Luber?
My shots.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but...
Ah, here he is now.
Me?
Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
What?
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
She saw their lie, yes.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Yeah, Clive doesn't know how to lie.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak.
So we find them.
Of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
We killed them.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
So he used the Chi one's appeal to get what he wanted. Yeah, Luber knows what he does.
No women's bumpkin so drunk of us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
I want to do this.
They need to
I want to do
overwhelm
this,
us.
but eat that protect. Man, I so hate you guys. The protect is so annoying. Ai, ai, ai. Combo, huh? There we go.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
So did you hold back?
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Well done, well done.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, he did act very well when he was a child. He just don't lie very well. It's different.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Let's go back home.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Otto. How are things going?
Wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Tidy says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Is the cutscene continuing? It is. Good. You're awake. Hi. Talk to me, brother.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since.
Who saved you?
Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
But Clive...
It's you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Oh
Joshua.
my gosh.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Okay, we go to Canada then.
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
Joshua!
I don't think I told him the exact same thing.
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
We go with
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Have you done the comment hunt yet? You should have it now or in a bit. I have 2 S-Hanks available, but I didn't find them. It seems there is one more. But it's a pack of wolves. So I have 2 S-Hanks that I couldn't find, so I'm looking for them another time. I don't know where they are either. My husband knows, so I probably will ask him next for the next stream and then mark on the map and go there and kill them. So the hunt for the comet should be soon. Oh, okay. It's a new one then. Joshua!
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Okay. Giulio, Tanya.
You know how I feel about this, but your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
It does run. We certainly do. Holy shit, so many quests! What the fuck? Okay, but no. Mid first. We'd save mid. Mid and Gav. Main quest, side quest later. You can begin the stream with side quests and then continue with main quests. The group's reunited. Joshua, you're not fighting, huh? I am not putting us on fight. Cloak and dagger. What a...
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Ready, go?
And Clive, you don't need to be stupid with your brother, you know? Enjoy the moment? Yes! It's your brother, come on, you waited 18 years to be reunited with him. Why be such a bitch now? Let him enjoy it. We go through...
Use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Yes! Oh, not this. There are more? Oh, more? Where? Where's Joshua? Okay, Joshua is there. They fell? They all fell. Okay, they die. Okay, well done. There's still one though. How did you survive? It died. Hey, Marco.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
And better manners. Excuse me. Clive was in an army for several moons, you know. He lost his composture.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
But we can get around it. What do you mean we can't? Of course we can.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
That'll do, girl. Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
The what? I'm confused. Wait.
Would you care to elaborate?
Elaborate, please.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Wow, the plot thickens. She's pretty much the same age as Joshua. Pretty much, yeah. Someone else saved him.
Are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Oh no.
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic!
Save?
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Which guards? Okay, those guards.
Enough.
And they are all dead.
Pathetic creatures.
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh no, he's coming for Mid!
Come, Mythos.
Oh no.
Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. He's going for Mid.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
You?
The tapestry. Show them.
I wasn't expecting all the others as well. Yeah, he didn't went there to save them. I thought the Lord Commander was going to do the job. But, well.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
By all means.
Lake?
Yotei, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
Aww.
You have my word.
She's jealous. No, she's concerned. His safety is what means most of her.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
So it seems that the lake, the hideaway, is like protected by some spell or something? Or was it Joshua doing some magics to reveal the path to her? Not sure, but it was cool.
Let's find our friends.
Something for sure, yeah. To kill them all, but not in one slice. Excuse me, do you know Odin? You should know Odin better than me. And you should know why we fear Odin. It's because of his bloody sword.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Oh, to the first cities we go. Of course I know Odin, yeah. You should know his sword. I forgot her name because the name is super complicated, but yeah. Yeah, that one. What the heck? A cutscene out of nowhere?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins.
Wow, he has
Findings
such
from
a...
his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
So ominous.
Pray accept this token.
Phoenix Stone! Oh.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
So Tetsuke is the most badass striker of Final Fantasy lore. Yeah, I know.
About this later.
If Torgo grows, I don't trust whoever appears.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Bad fellows? Excuse me? What are you talking about?
The free cities under sea?
Joshua, you see? Ambrosia is here now.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Ah, let them be. I'm not putting you into danger, you know? Imagine Clive's close if he had the bandages, all the bandages display.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
My gosh. Mid. Are you okay, Mid?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
There will be an instance, I believe. Oh. Okay. Shit. Alright, so should we do it? Or should we... I guess we should do it. I wouldn't have calm in my mind. I would not have peace until Mead is safe. So we are 2 hours and a half of stream. We have 1 hour in map. What about Mead? Odie is after her. He wants to kill her. To try to break Clive. He spoke about her in that cutscene where he slew everyone. So let's see if this is cut short in 1 hour and a half. Yeah, she will not be in there.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Look who's there! I forgot about the uncle!
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
I. Oh my gosh, the uncle.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Oh. Sorry, you.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
Maid, your ship. What about your ship?
Them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Gutter snipe. Joshua has chosen?
Shall we then?
What do you mean chosen? Chosen who?
You keep Clive safe.
You mean Mid? Of course not.
Both of you.
He was just being chivalrous. He was being a lord to someone he thought it was a lady. But no, she's not a lady.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Oh my gosh, they're dead already.
They're wearing blue armor.
Oh shit! Didn't need this, but fine. To assert dominance. What, is someone still alive? Hey!
You're finished.
There you go. And Odin is even like using his own soldiers for that. Let's see if your protect hold against this.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Yeah, Ori is sacrificing everyone for you. Just like Sid said, his wishes for the future is as twisted as his lies. Door, okay. Just one? Nice potion. I was in need of this. I would like a heavy potion? High potion? Can we have a high potion? No? No. Okay. I saw the wrong person.
It's over.
There we go. Phew. Another potion.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Colonel, do you need help? I don't think so. What? Det appeared on a teenage? Ow. Holy shit! I thought I would be able to break him before he did the attack, but time to get a few life back.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
No, there are no survivors. You can be sure of it. No survivors inside. High potion, thank you. Potion, thank you.
Where are they?
This looks like a nice arena, I should say.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Okay, turtle. There's more.
Where is your master? What does he want?
You. There's still one of them. Okay. Good job, Turtle. And the door opens!
You caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
Okay, this guy is crazy.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Sleipnir!
And you will yield.
Ah!
Or not.
So cool!
As long as you don't hold back.
Literally the mount. I wonder if he's literally the armor. It's very annoying to fight. This is for sure.
Nice try. Too slow.
Keeps in the corner, he's so annoying. He's down, but so just another famous effect name being used. Like, Sleipnir is the horse of Odin. It says on Odin's entry himself. It says that his his horse is
You will
limping.
forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch
Oh,
closely, Mythos.
Gungnir.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, jump.
Be still, my beating heart! Stop!
Missed.
Come on! Slow. That's better. All right! Let's try.
One is seldom enough.
Would you not agree? Actually, I wouldn't.
Okay, I guess we're doing good. Let's heal a little bit.
Enjoying yourself?
Let's try. Let's try.
Jump. Oh fuck. Shit, missed the opportunity. Just a bit more shit. Sheesh. Nice fight, nice fight.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
And dead.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
It's Odie, huh?
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm,
Yes.
Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Alright, we're fighting Odie. Something bad's gonna happen. Oh, he's playing with us. Oh, good. Ouch.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The
He's playing with
cornerstone of all
Clive.
creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Oh no, he's bringing his true sword? Clive. No. No. Something bad's gonna happen. Something real bad's gonna happen.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
Jill? Jill?
Oi! This way! Hurry!
Joshua, you need to cast like Kuraga, you know? Jill?
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Jill? Can we talk about how Sleipnir just vanished? I told you. It's not just a man. I don't works!
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
Where's Joe?
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself.
He didn't even prime
He was
yet.
barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
Your son's daughter, of course you would do.
Wouldn't go that far.
You woke up.
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
But guys, where's Jill?
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him.
But Jill?
Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
But...
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Okay, whew. Alright. Sheesh. So, I don't... Okay, Joe is captive. Oh my. Remember that Ultima said that they need to crush his heart, soul and mind, just like they used mid. They would use Jill, exactly.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Maybe it was his intention all along. Taking Joe. Okay, wow, so many things. Several side quests. Oh my gosh.
What do I owe the honor?
Odoing needs to make me feel ready for Ultima.
Sang Fornian, do you?
Ooh, rune blade.
No scratches, right?
Rune belt.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And rune crescent.
No scratches, right? Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
Alright.
Anything else?
No, we got ourselves new equipment. Aaron.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Aye,
it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up what you can.
So we are in the mid game now, changing our purple crafted items for green broadened ones.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Ah man, selling Excalibur. I don't wanna sell Excalibur, I'll keep it.
And be thankful you got that much. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? And be thankful you got that much. You got out else? And be thankful you got that much. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Alright, so many quests. No one is a plus sign, right? No. Neither here. Ooh. Okay, this was something. It got me tired.
Paul said it was an army of Akasha.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling? The valleys are full of evil.
So do we have new ones? Oh. It's this one that Miss was speaking about. A chocobo. There's the comment, yeah. That's one ugly sword, I didn't pay attention. Ah, it's not ugly, it's black. It's not that ugly. Is it gonna use Chocobo Meteor? Probably. Let's try to find him. We have a pack in the south of Tabor, Dalmatia. Traveling through Tabor to the fields of Caraba. Others of Tabor speak of a wild chocobo, oosh, and the sickle. Yeah, around here. And then sickle around here. Let's see. We only have Torgo with us. Yeah, Joshua would not join such frivolous endeavors. Is it that one? No.
Fly, Ambrosia.
This might take a while.
Faster!
You guys stay there. This was very easy to find them. The pack.
Remember, you're on my side, Tomo.
Excuse me? just spam over someone. Ah, bitch. There we go. Just need to be careful with combos when we have several enemies.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Where would I be without you?
Nothing there. So we go for the chocobo now.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Man, I'm so afraid of Santetsugi. The man didn't even prime and God Shiva primed him. Oh no, the panther again. Okay, it didn't aggro. Is it for here? Yes. Okay. Not paying attention to teams.
Time to fight.
No, fight, no fighting. Here it is.
You deserve a rest.
Here it is. It's not a red chocobo, it's an arara chocobo.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
Chocobo meteor! Collision!
Nice try.
It does choco meteor. And some kicks as well. What you doing? Holy shit! Oh, wait. Arara does, oh yes. It's a very strong Arara. Okay, it does someone's simultaneous meteors. Okay. And it's an A rank. Imagine if it was an S.
No holding back.
Oh, here comes the panther. Okay, it didn't come this far. It was probably a bug last time. It was so strong that even came out in Portuguese. It's like that old Portuguese Brazilian name in the Southern Pão. Yeah. Shouldn't this instead. Choco meteor. Here comes Choco meteor. Meteor rain, I see. Ooh, shit. Shit! Excuse me? It's your win! Can you stop? Stopped. Gosh.
Well done, Tom.
Ow!
Too slow. It's over.
Virgo's already died. Yeah, to the meteor rain. Yeah, I died to the meteor rain the first time. That's what I was referring to. He was asshole though. He was an amazing Arara Chocobo.
There was nothing I could do.
It was an amazing Arara Chocobo. Oh my gosh. We have an Arara Chocobo in Final Fantasy. This is amazing. It's amazing, okay. Okay, we have half an hour of stream. I will collect the side quests and then we can work on them next stream. Before chasing.
Who among you is bold enough to heed her
Odin.
call? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes.
It would be awesome if they used real Arara sounds to make this Arara. But then it would not be a chocobo.
A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade. That an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields
I am happy
of
with the
Carafa.
colors already.
Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity. But those that do,
This is
develop a
magic.
hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis
Did you
skin
ever
is
see
a
an
rare thing
Arara
indeed,
misfit?
but the worked hide of a well-aged beast. Now, that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
Okay.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one
Have
lives
you
in
beaten
such
Bahamut?
troubled times,
Yes.
it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp.
Last stream.
Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe and, above all, triumphant return.
I just need to master a few abilities so we can arrange them. Like, I want to use the master, the Giga Flare, but I do not want to use the feat. However, I will trade Titan's feet over Bahamut to use this. And actually, I think we have enough for it. Let me see. We do have enough, but not enough to learn this. So I guess what we can do is changing here for Bahamut. And Judgment Bolt in here. I guess I'll keep impulse. Let's see how it goes. Satellite. We just left the other instance after
Careful how you pack that
Bahamut.
leather.
We fought someone. I'm not sure if you did this part already.
You there, the strapping lad with the sword.
We fought someone, won, and then we got ourselves our ass kicked hard.
Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these.
Okay, so yeah, Odin kicked us very hard
obstacle could have kept me
and took
from
Joel.
my studies.
Yeah.
Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Sure.
Climb the stairs and
memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east.
Oh.
I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time.
I wonder if the side quest will give us information.
The otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Okay. Seems fairly easy. However, you are waiting then. Because I am just collecting the quests today. Oh!
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
I am here to help.
Your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Sure.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests.
Thank you so much for resubbing. The alerts are not working today. I have to pay attention to that. Thank you. Hugs and cakes with a slice of pie. Oh, thank you. How are you doing? I hope you had a good day, a good night. We are collecting side quests on 16 now, so not much of a spoiler. 16 months, yes, it has been a while. A full year already, a full year, 4 months. Wow. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You doing good?
As we discussed.
Of course. Leave
Time
everything
flies,
with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
Thank you.
I'm sure you won't need it.
I'm sure you won't need it. Oh, we have one in Livestreaming. Oh, is it the continuation of the other one? I wonder.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh. Oh, things are not very good in here. Quentin, how's the war?
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you.
Quentin? War?
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
Hello,
It is the one I
Eve.
found.
How are you doing?
And it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Sure, but can I join your fight?
Thank you.
I want to kill man with
I
you.
will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Oh my god.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Quentin, I wanna kill man with you. Invite me to join the fray. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. And is there more? Oh, no, it's just the one. Okay. We have another one on Marta's Rest. Okay.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bearers to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
Are you moving to Lost Wing?
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do
Yeah,
a
East
lot
Pool.
worse
This is
than
the one.
Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's
On
been a long
Lost Wing.
time since I
Eastpool.
thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Sure.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
Yeah, I killed a few of them, but
I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Raiding, nice. Very different side quests in here. We have hunt, we have raid, we have scholar duties, and we do have escorting mission. That's cool. And now for Mordeganir. Let's collect them all.
If it's knowledge you seek.
What's in new up in here? Oh, the scarf. Yeah, the scarf. Oh man, how many? Martha, speaking about the Guardians. Wait, go. The Northreach, Isabel. Oh, taking us through getting rid of the thrones. Liber. Remages personae. And a ribbon request. Sebastian of Rutherford. Send us to Lord Baron Rossiot. Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaunted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude of my part. To wit, I am but a merservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness and to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Okay, sure.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Oh, it's the guy that the uncle asked for the good plates when we visit. Rutherford! We dined immediately. And see if we had the good plates. Yeah, the man. Okay. Remember him. I really like the uncle. Holy shit, I really like the uncle.
I know my letters.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Okay, good thing you know.
Perhaps a
They're
visit from
tricking her.
Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like
Yeah.
to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
The kids playing their teacher of tricks. Very good, kids. I'm proud of you.
Those imps are going to break the
Blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you
Excuse
sure it's
me?
me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Sure, sure. Some
I've never
people
been one to play
actually
favourites,
liked
Molly.
that stew.
And I would be
Ew.
only too happy to lend you a hand.
Gross.
What's on the menu this time?
Too
A
gross.
fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
Tomes?
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
I can't believe people actually like that stew. Oh, shish. Goods! Hello, Goods!
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
What is it? Breathe,
There was a
breathe.
trader came by. One of our usuals, like... Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh my gosh, Goods is so
Clive.
thoughtful.
You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
As far as having fun, what is with that
Sure, it's all
emote?
just a misunderstanding.
What is it with that emote? What are you implying? What are you implying? I'm stupid. Here. Okay, we collect them all. So I guess it's safe for us to call it a day.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of plenty to guide you.
What are you implying? Hey there. Of course I'm having fun. A Song of Hope. Holy, I didn't pay attention to the name of the quest. A Song of Hope. Okay. Sure. Sure thing, sure. Alright. Let me see if there's anyone that we can raid. Thanks for coming. Let's see. Twitch. Oh my gosh, there are people playing New Game Plus of 16 already. Okay. Fine. Alright. Let's go visit Mace. Here are... You know what? I am playing it. I am too slow. I'm sorry if there are two people playing the game in this house at the same time. Alright. Let me see. And let me stretch. Okay. Thank you for coming. Next stream. People on the internet rush things. Oh yeah, they surely do. That's true. There might be Genshin on the weekend. Okay, because of the incentive program. I want to free more gems. But about 16, there won't be going anything in the weekend. I will have tabletop at Saturday, so no possibility of 16. We will be back with Final Fantasy next week then. So if you are free, stop by. Hello, Yatsura, and goodbye. Thank you for coming. Have a great weekend, everyone. And I see you. Bye-bye.